Hey, hello everyone. Today we have a match that is a little bit different than other ones. In this, it has a setting where the income is 500 instead of 1,000 per property. Some people call it low funds. It was intentional by these players. So the context, the backstory of this match is that this player, Jetakwin, I think that's how you say it. Or JTQWN. How do you say? Like challenged Poland to a live game on a specific day at a specific time, which was very funny. And like on the live league thread of the Discord, and Poland was like, challenge accepted, and they actually did play the game at that time and everything. And yeah, it is low funds. So low funds means less money. Less money means less vehicles, so more infantry, and less powers. And I'm not sure what was the settings of the tiers of the COs, but this is definitely much better for Poland. Like picking Sammy is so much better than picking Andy, because Andy relies on the power a lot. That's why he goes up in high funds. And there's gonna be a ton of infantry, so Sammy is just gonna have all these infantry that have 130 firepower versus 100 firepower of Andy. It's just gonna be insane. So let's get right into it. This is your, it looks like your normal game here on the map Lucifer, but they have 500 per property. You can see here they have 2,000, 2,000. They have 1, 2, 3, 4 properties. So actually, wait. I want to check. I want to check really quickly. Did they have enough to make infantry? No. Oh, oh my god. So they have to base skip. Poland had to base skip on the first turn. Okay, I'm just gonna go quickly. But yeah, had to base skip. And of course chose to build it on this one because of this base right here. But yeah, both had to base skip, which is very funny. Oh, and actually again here by Poland. So I'm gonna expect seeing a lot of prioritizing income, just going for the city. Com tower, who cares, just get the income. You can see just 3,000, 2,000, like barely enough to make infantry. With the savings from the last turn, it's gonna take forever to make a tank. Poland already moving into the middle. This one's gonna go towards the side, and this one also. I'm gonna start this capture here, and Poland actually gonna get these two, this pair right here. Which Jetakwin, I'm not sure how to say the name, is not gonna have, but does have these two. We got our first non-infantry. We got a mech by Poland with Sammy. Those Sammy mechs. I'm not sure how good the mechs are gonna be if there's no vehicles to shoot at. Maybe it's just better off doing infantry. Here we see the Sammy firepower, and again, and we got another mech. Got the mech chain going. Got the port, and so Andy's gonna start moving on here with an artillery. So the first non-infantry build. Probably gonna start threatening these cities over here. And Poland is moving over here to get this capture and this one, and this is Sammy, so Orange here has to send 2 infantries to stop the capture. So definitely complicated. So it's actually gonna go for it. It's gonna send both infantry and actually gets the luck roll to take it out, but doesn't have enough to stop this one, so it's just gonna have to let it be. If it were any other CO, you know, Andy could just send the infantry, you know, sack it to stop it, which would enable another turn for other reinforcements to arrive to. stop it for good. But no, this is Sammy. You need 2, because if not, she'll still get it. And at the same time, we have here Chitalquin moving in here for the city, putting the artillery behind it. Is Poland. Poland is known for wanting to have all the income in the map. It's gonna always interrupt your captures, and it's always gonna try to take your income. So like this, for example. Well, I mean, this infantry was capping, right? But this is such a Poland thing. Take out that infantry. Take out this infantry as well, which was capping, and just like attack. I mean, also this is Sammy, you know, like he definitely has the advantage of having better units here. But still, this is in range of an artillery, and all of these are now in range of getting first struck by all of these. So moves in over here on the strong side with 2 mechs. Just gonna ball up a bunch of infantry over here. And here we got this artillery. Shoots at that one. That one goes down. All these infantry are gonna go down. Sami infantry are strong, but they have the same defense as any other infantry, so getting those first strikes is deadly. Like, look, now there's 2 HP, 1 HP, 4, 1, 1. It's only 2 full HP, like actually menacing infantry by Sami, while Andy has all of these. And so it's gonna sack that one. Actually, to get that strike there with a tank, but it's in range of his artillery, so very nice play by Chitalquin. He's gonna make a recon over here. I'm gonna start charging into these infantry, and yeah, this is a lot of infantry, so Andy can't really engage here much longer. He's definitely gonna need some vehicles, some tank or copter or something. So this tank is maybe gonna go down. No, just gonna get injured. Take that one out. It's gonna capture that one, and it's gonna block. But another artillery. Just a lot of artillery and infantry. No tanks by Andy just yet. Just infantry and artillery, and just infantry this turn. Wow, pretty risky. Because now Sami can start this capture, pretty much guaranteed, and maybe try to get this one. So in comes the recon. Boom, takes out an infantry. And, you know, again, this is Poland. He will not let you take his income. So, in comes the tank. There's also nothing really contesting, like protecting this infantry from a tank, so it's totally fine. Make a copter. I'm gonna start this capture. Oh, actually, takes out this infantry instead of capping. More infantry. And he's gonna pull back with all these infantry because, yeah, they're very injured and you just don't have enough units. And actually, Andy here is gonna charge in, and it's like, nope, you're not gonna get it. And he says hyper repair. Wow, okay. It's gonna repair all the damage that was done. Well, I mean, just 2 HP on each, but still pretty nice. Maybe it was for this to get the artillery onto 6. Continues the capture. I think it's probably for this, just healing up all the injured infantry and the increased stats, and makes a recon. So finally something that's not an infantry here to start to like put down the fire. And Poland is not gonna give away that city, and is not going to give that one. Look. Yep. It's not gonna give up that city either. It's gonna start the port and the city captures, and is actually pulling back from over here. Okay. So kind of a successful little power here by Andy. And he's gonna shoot at all those infantry that came in. He's gonna still try to get this capture, but I mean, I guess because there's no infantry in range, it forces Poland to invest one of these 2 vehicles to stop it. But this tank can still sit here and keep shooting. It's kind of fine. If only there was like a tank or a mech or something that would cover this from a tank, that'd be really strong. And it's gonna have to give up these two. So yeah, boom, boom. We got the income difference of 10,500 against 6,500. What is this income? But you can see after all this fighting, like the powers have like barely charged up. This recon is gonna sacrifice there. We got a double time. I wonder what for. So recon comes in, another recon, a new one. It's gonna get that killed. Maybe it's for that. So then the. Oh wow. Okay. The infantry takes out that one. Tank goes here and infantry. Yep. I'm telling you, Poland does not give up that income, and it's actually gonna take out the infantry. And I thought maybe the power was gonna be used here as well to attack, but it doesn't seem like it. So it's just gonna pull back and regroup in the mountains. And then he's gonna move in here, pointing at this city. This recon, let's take that out. All these artillery are shooting everywhere, and the copter goes down. A lot of units are going down here for Sami, for Poland. Like literally almost all. There's only a tank left in this infantry. So, wow, really good job here from Zetagwin to offer this counter attack onto Poland's aggressiveness. You can start seeing it on the unit count and unit value, but Poland has the income lead. Pretty strong income lead, 10,000. That means a tank every turn, without just tank infantry and saves a few funds. And Zetagwin here can't. Has to make 3 infantry like he just made. And oh yeah, just made 3 infantry, and the next turn we'll have like, I don't know, 10,000 and can make tank infantry. So it's gonna have like half the amount of tanks than Poland. We got another capture here. It's gonna, yeah, I mean this capture is nowhere from complete though. So moving in over here, these mechs, this one on the city, just playing a bit more chill, I guess. Or just focusing on this city, because that's pretty much the only other objective for Poland. Like, has all of these 3, has these 3, 4. Like the only other contested city here is this one that's left. It even has a port, so yeah, like ridiculous. Has like so much. So can just like Poland can just like focus on this city and that'll be it. But Andy's not gonna give up. He's gonna start these 2 captures over here. He's gonna put these artilleries protecting. Attack over here. And take that infantry out. Just like still putting up a fight here. Which, to be completely honest, like there isn't that many infantry in range. Like there isn't even a power ready for Sami, so these mechs would have to engage over here, can then get dealt with. Yeah, like, oof, wow. Those mechs are really, really strong. But yeah, well, I guess it wasn't that good. Like now there's no infantry. Maybe I overestimated the position. So this tank is gonna come in here. What do I say? Poland is not gonna give up that income. If I could bet, I would say that this tank is gonna attack this infantry right here. And probably Zetagwin knows this and it's like playing around this, like leaving that spot, putting it to like, yeah, come charge in with your tank. Let's see. Is he gonna do it? He's probably thinking about it. Remember, this is a live game. Ah, there you go. That's so funny. This is a live game. Like they were playing this live with I think it was 5+2 settings in the timer. So tank down. It does stop the cap. Like there isn't another infantry to continue the capture. This tank's gonna get a hit there, and it's gonna continue that one, and just block here. Oof, yeah, 11 to 6,000 because Poland got this one over here. That's so much. That's half the income. But yet Getaquin has like 50% more unit value and has way more units too. Like, has just been having really good engagements, and maybe also over here Poland just giving up a lot of unit count in just for the sake of the income, which is literally his playstyle. Like, income is the most important factor for Poland. So here again, tank is going to be sacked to delay this capture. Recon is getting bullied on, and we have a big mass of units here from Sammy, very close to that HQ. This mech is actually pointing at that HQ. So another tank goes down, and Andy's gonna restart that capture. It's gonna try to capture this one in 20 turns. And puts the copter here in the HQ very wisely. There's no anti-air here, so a good move to deny any Sammy capturing HQ shenanigans. And it's gonna play defensively, but I mean, it's looking really good for Poland in income wise. It's very behind on unit count, but still has a very good amount of units here, so could really pressure here on the HQ. Just needs like an anti-air, just one anti-air pretty much, right? Like an anti-air, maybe an artillery, just simple. Like, you know, has the income, but it's also probably just investing a lot of that income over here and defending. Like, has been making tank after recon, copter to maintain this income, and Getaquin has been making, or like taking advantage of that almost. And as we very well know, Poland is gonna send the tanks to interrupt that capture, and it's gonna attack over here. So pushing forward makes an anti-air because he's like, I want to capture that HQ, and that copter is not gonna go anywhere until there's an anti-air here. Because, and also like look at the powers, like Sammy is very close to getting a victory merge, so that's very scary. Andy's gonna start a lot of these captures. This one is probably guaranteed. This anti-air is injured, so but it's Andy, it's fine, I guess. You can just heal it up and then attack the copter. And this copter is just gonna sit there and shoot at a mech. I wonder if this copter can get shot down by like just a bunch of Sammy power. Imagine like recon, mech, infantry. It probably doesn't, but it probably leaves it at like 3 or 4. But I've seen before Sammy infantry bullying on copters. It's very annoying. This copter is gonna get this hit here. I think it's for free because this anti-air can't reach unless with a super, and then attacks from the city. And so in the end, Poland is gonna lose these 3 cities next turn. This recon is shooting at stuff for free over here, but not for very much longer because this tank is already here. This anti-air is also arriving. So it's going to take another turn to take that copter off of the HQ. Let's see what happens now. So we got a lot of flips here, so now the income is, well, 10-7. So still Poland has a very strong lead. It's because he has all of these over here. He has the 2 ports, he has 3 in the middle of these 4, has this pair right here, and that's it, I think. So, tank is gonna come in to attack that mech. Whoa. Wow. Maybe Andy's gonna use the super. But Sammy is staring at the HQ, and Andy is kind of also staring at the HQ. Still a little bit too far. But like, has I mean, maybe with a super, maybe these, like this imagery and this imagery could potentially start a capture. But now we have here this big mass of, look, this all imagery, this one, this is a recon, this 5 HP mech, and then one anti-air. Let's see, we got a double time, no victory march, just double time. So we got the mech, almost takes out the tank, and does get the kill with the infantry. This anti-air is going to take out the copter, which for some reason moved off the HQ. Is gonna take out that whoa! Look at that firepower, boom! Oh, so it's a roll. Wow. Just taking out as many infantry as he can, and he's gonna start the capture in the HQ. A Sammy HQ capture. That is scary. And actually takes out these infantry, which were potential. Well, actually this one was potential. And he's gonna stop this income thing. And I think this is unstoppable. We'll have to see. But here comes hyper upgrade from Andy. And so yeah, so actually this infantry can walk over to the HQ. So it's gonna take out all these, and start the capture, and it's gonna block everything here. So this is also actually impossible to stop. It's an unstoppable HQ cap. Tries to attack the infantry, but doesn't have enough to stop the HQ capture, and resigns. Which, yeah, is totally fair, because when the turn ended, Poland would just finish the capture. But this is crazy because they were both doing an HQ rush, and I can't believe that this copter was moved off from the HQ. Why was that copter moved from the HQ? I will never know. Let's see. It was moved off to finish off the mech. But you know what? If that copter would have stayed on the HQ, if it would have stayed here, this anti-air can't reach that. It's one tile too far from the HQ to take it out. And so unless Poland goes for something that like what I was saying, of like shooting at the copter with everything, with like all the infantry, I'm not even sure if that actually takes it out. But it was, you know, it was a chance to survive. But this just put the copter in range of the anti-air, and then enabled Sammy to then charge into the HQ. But imagine if the copter was here in the HQ, like this turn. Let the mech live, doesn't matter, just leave the copter here. And then Poland goes for this or something similar without being able to start the capture in the HQ. And also can't really put the copter here. And then Andy can just move forward and do this and do the HQ gap, which was unstoppable. There was no way to stop this. Oh no! So wow. So if Jetagen would have left the copter in the HQ, he would have won with an HQ cap against Sammy. With a CO is worse than Sammy with an underpick. So that was very fun. I've never seen a match that was low funds like this. Just tons and tons of infantry, and even though you would assume that like Sammy would wreck the match, Jetagen was still able to pull through and very methodically like even reclaim these cities over here, and if anything, like if there was no HQ cap, was going to be able to reclaim these as well. So very well played by both. I think it was very fun, and we also got to see the this player Poland. Has this this way of playing which is very particular of his. That is what we just saw, of just constantly denying you from the income and stopping all of those captures. He's gonna send tank after tank. It doesn't matter. Like what matters most is the income to him. So I thought it was really funny. And Jetalcoin, I'm still not sure what his play style is, but I think, I don't know. I'll have to figure that one out. I do know what Poland's game plan is, but I haven't figured out Jetalcoin's game plan. But anyways, very well played by both. I hope you guys like this video. Let me know if you like this mode, the low funds mode, low funds and live mode. And yeah, bye bye.